Hello, hello. We have made it to the Unit 3 test. Now, I know that this unit has looked a little different with y'all learning at home. I hope that these videos are helpful and that we feel like we're ready for the test. I'm going to go over it with you kind of like I would do if you were in class. I'm not going to do as many as I have been doing with you because this is your test. Please do not use your notes or your family members or Google. Please take a test as if you were in the classroom with me. That's why we've given you the review. We've given you lots of help. The packet leading up to this point has got you ready to take the test. And we just hope that you can do this part with just a little guidance from me. We are going to do a ratio table. I know Miss Phipps is posting notes videos, and she's going to do a whole video on ratios, rates, and tables. The question is, which soup has more sodium per cup? So they've got 130 cups and 130 cups. So if you compare these two numbers, you'll be able to find which one has more. So you have to ask yourself, what did they do to get from 13 to 130? Well, it's getting bigger, so you know they multiplied by what number? What did they multiply to 13 to get to 130? Whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top, so you're going to multiply 3 by that same number to get this box. Same thing here, 10 to 130 is getting bigger, so you know they multiplied by some number. 10 times what is 130? What you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. 9 times that same number will give you this box. Then you're going to compare your boxes. Which cup has more sodium? So which number shows more sodium? Okay. Unit rate, I've talked to you about in a bunch of the videos. Think about what that means. A unit. Scavenger hunt, you find 17 out of 20 objects. Write 17 out of 20 as a fraction, a decimal, and a percent. I used this term in a couple of the other videos, so maybe that will help you. Think about what we've been doing for months and months, and you will know kind of what this means. Once you figure out what this means, you'll be able to do your conversions. So that's what that is. You win an online auction for a toy, an online auction for a toy. Your winning bid of $35 is 70% of your maximum bid. How much more were you willing to pay for the toy than you actually paid? $35 is 70% of your maximum. Use what you know about those words. You're going to have to do this as a multi-step question. Just a little helpful hint. It's a multi-step question. You and your friend skate at the same rate. You complete 7 laps in 9 minutes. How long does your friend take to complete 14 laps? Well, you all skate at the same rate. You complete 7 laps in 9 minutes. This would be laps. This is minutes. How long does your friend take to complete 14 laps? So you would complete the table. Okay. You earn $28 for washing 4 cars. How much do you earn for washing 3 cars? Make a table. Which is greater, 9/10, or 77%. You're going to have to do your conversions and then see which one's bigger. An online store holds a sale. Of the 500 customers who make purchases during the sale, 220 use a coupon. What percent of the customers did not use a coupon? This many do. How many do not? So you're going to have, that's another two-step problem. You're going to have to figure out how many do not out of how many total. You'll have your fraction, then you'll convert your fraction to a percent. A building has two sizes of apartments, small and regular. The ratio of small apartments to regular apartments is 18:7. What percent of the apartments in the building are small? Remember, ratios and fractions are very similar. Complete this statement. 430 centimeters equals how many meters? How many cents are in a dollar? That will be helpful to you. Centimeters are smaller than meters, so that will also be helpful. Write 3/20 as a percent. The ratio of three numbers is 4 to 1 to 7. The sum of the numbers is 24. What are the three numbers? You're going to have to find equivalent ratios, and then when you find, so the sum of these is 29, right? 4 plus 5. Oh my goodness gracious. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 7 is 12. 4 plus 1 plus 7 is 12. So the sum of these is 12. So that would be helpful in finding. You have to find three numbers, the same ratio, so an equivalent ratio, but when you add them all together, you're going to get 24. Okay. Order the numbers from least to greatest. I've done that for you on the review video. 25% of what number is 12? Think about it. We've done these before. We just threw a percent sign on it this time, so you're going to have to think about that one a little bit, but I know you can do it. Number 15, you bake cookies for a bake sale. The ratio of chocolate chip cookies to oatmeal cookies is 4:3. You bake 12 oatmeal cookies. How many chocolate chip cookies do you bake? Make a table. Write 7/20 as a percent. Convert to a decimal. Multiply by 100 to get the percent. Write the percent as a mixed number. Remember, percent means out of 100. That should help you on that one. And then this is a review from the last unit. Divide, write the answer as a mixed number in simplest form. Remember, your remainder becomes your fraction on that. This one's super easy. Write the ratio of fish to cats. Fish to cats. Fish to cats. The portion of gold in 3 bracelets are shown. Which bracelet has the highest portion of gold? Here's your portions. You want the highest portion of gold. So convert to where they're all the same thing, either all percents, all fractions, or all decimals, and then compare to find the highest portion. You should have enough room on this paper as we went through to show all your work for us. That would be awesome. If you did that, then you could just hand this paper back in and we wouldn't have extra notebook paper. If you want to use notebook paper, that's great. Just remember to write Unit 3 test on the top. Please make sure you put your name on everything you're turning in. And we would love it if you would return it into your folder. If you turn in your folder, just like we handed it out in the folder, that would be perfect. If you have any questions, please email Ms. Phipps or I, and we will be so happy to help you guys. I hope you have a great week, and I really hope to see you all next week.